Yo, what is up YouTube? We are back, and today a highly requested video from the Discord linked in the description. We're going to have a ranking of the best budget cards in the game that can make your team insane, alright? Now you can look at my record in ranked seasons. I'm 14-5, I've quit out of 4 games, so really I'm 14-1. And the one loss was a freeze off and I was down 2-0, but I count it as a loss, you know what I'm saying? So really we're 14-1, I'm good at the game, I finished the entire team affinity. Have a really good method on how to do that already up on the channel. We have a 12-day upload streak, daily uploads, while I'm in college for chemical engineering. Show some support on the video, please. And without further ado, the best cards for your no money spent team. Doesn't even have to be no money spent because we're going to be ranking everyone, right? The best place to go to show you guys how good these cards are is my actual team. Giancarlo Stanton, I think, is probably my favorite card in the game right now. Now, going into Team Affinity, I thought to myself, Giancarlo Stanton usually gets jammed like a like an MF up and in, right? He's not able to get his hands up and in, but I don't know what they do to his swing. His swing is buttery smooth. It's a really nice swing. His attributes are good. We're going to be ranking these guys on attributes, price, and then basically how well they play. He plays like a pro, man. In ranked seasons against guys that are good at the game, he's batting 500. He has a very high OPS of 1.5. Probably my favorite card to be using in the game. So I'd put Stanton, if we're doing a tier list type thing, Stanton is S tier for sure. Another S tier is Brandon Crawford. Those are the two best Team Affinity players that I have that I've been using. Both of these guys are insanely good, and I suggest you use both of them. Crawford is solid at shortstop with the diamond defense. I definitely noticed that. He's able to make all of the routine plays, as well as, you know, some of the diving ones. Arm strength, I feel like, is a little bit low, and that's definitely noticeable. But he plays very well, and his hitting is next level. Some more guys on my team. I think Tony Gwynn is solid. Tony Gwynn is probably an A tier. He hits well. His contact is very nice. The only downside, this is a guy that I have batting leadoff. He's very good swing. Smooth, silky, can hit both sides of the plate. The high contact makes the difficulty seem like it's lower than it actually is. But there's a lot of perfect line outs or ground balls with Tony Gwynn. And that's expected because of his high contact, low power, but it is very frustrating to have a perfect have an exit below of 91. But besides that, Tony Gwynn's very good. Cedric Mullins is tough. He's definitely not he's not the best card in the game, but I think he's definitely serviceable and usable. Solid stats in online. Honestly, as soon as there's a better outfielder, I will be replacing him, but this is definitely one of the Team Affinity cards you want to use and probably one of the better ones from the AL East. Speaking of AL East, Gary Sanchez. Me and Gary have a love-hate relationship, man. You would think that with 104, 109, his PCI would be massive versus righties. But since his vision is 57 and he's batting with drunk goggles, he actually is quite hard to hit with. His stats are good for me in online. He is my catcher. But man, I wish there were some better catchers in the game. I might give this Ivan Rodriguez a chance just because of his high contact, high vision. But I mean, his swing probably isn't as good. You know, I'm thinking Ivan Rodriguez, he usually does have a hard time getting his hands into the baseball. So I'm thinking this Gary Sanchez is probably the best catcher right now. You know, unless we're talking about like Joe Mauer, guys like that. Maybe Martin Dihigo. But I mean, if you watch K-Goad, Martin Dihigo clearly is not a good catcher. Right, quick shout out to him. But Gary Sanchez definitely gets the job done. Joey Votto, very good card. Probably the best first baseman hitting-wise in the game. His fielding is definitely an issue. He has bronze fielding, and if you have a yellow meter thrown over to first base, GG. Justin Turner, not many good second basemen from Team Affinity. I think he's the best one, batting 389 in ranked. He does have, if you're facing a righty and you're getting spammed with sinkers inside, it's hard to get the hands into, so it's a bit of a hitch in his swing. Arenado, Buxton, and Senga, I think are definitely all equally as good. You know, I think Buxton rakes. I think Senga has a forkball that gives me fits, and I think Arenado plays very well. Charlie Blackmon, another very good Team Affinity card. The rest of these guys are really just there for the Arenado boost. Pitching-wise, this guy's a very good, serviceable budget pitcher. And then the rest of these guys, right? If we go in terms of programs, let's hop to the bullpen first. Bullpen, there's not many good bullpen players in the game right now. So if we're ranking bullpen players, literally just go with the highest overall. Except, I would definitely say include Jose Alvarado, man. Alvarado, sinker, cutter, fastball, 99 velo. Very good card in online. He will serve you as a lefty for at least another couple weeks. He's definitely a good budget type card, and he's a quick sell for a gold, so it shouldn't be that hard to get him. But if we go over to programs real fast, because we are going to look at some program guys as well, get them in the rankings. This Sandy Alcantara, yes, is the starter program. You know, you might feel dirty using a guy that everyone's going to have from the starter program. This guy is good. 10 innings pitched, 0.9 ERA. You know, while we're over here, look at his pitch mix. Sinker, changeup, fastball, slider, curve. He's free, 99 velocity. Was he on my rank team? Because if he wasn't, I'm sending him back in the lineup. Let's see. You can see I have him on my rank team. My mop just fell over in the kitchen, nearly gave me a heart attack while I'm speaking. Jeez. But yeah, this Sandy Alcantara is very, very good. Other pitchers, I thought Brandon Webb was all right until I got shelled in the rank game. I really haven't had much success with anyone. AJ Burnett's all right. The one guy I haven't had any success with is Zach Greinke. Yeah, he's a bum. Let's keep going. So we already did Team Affinity. We already did the other programs, but did we do this program? This Spring Breakout program, really, I wasn't a big fan of any of these cards. I do know that a lot of these guys can have the captain boost and can get boosted to like 91, 93 overall type things from what I was facing in ranked seasons. In some of my gameplay videos, go check those out. This James Wood is very good. He has a nice, smooth, silky swing. He also is 6'7", and you know, his strike zone is massive. I'll put it that way. Then we got Dylan Cruz. I'm not a big fan of this Dylan Cruz. I don't think his swing is amazing, so he actually hasn't been playing for me, even though he is the program reward. So not a big fan of that. Definitely worth doing, though, for the set collections. Let's go hit up the set collections, right? This is where a lot of people are not going to be happy. I guess we got to do this, right? These cards right here, all of these guys, you know, they're solid. I would give all of these guys very good ratings. I'm not sure how Tony Stone has better stat than Chase Utley. It's a little bit weird if you ask me, but we're not going to comment on that. I think all these guys are very good. Richie Sexton, maybe not him. This Ken Griffey Jr. is S tier with a capital S. He's probably the best hitting card in the game I've used, up there with whoever I said in the first, you know, at the beginning of the video. My left field with Stanton and Brandon Crawford. Griffey has a smooth swing, man. This Utley card is also A tier at least. Very good guy there. Adrian Beltre, comment down below. I haven't been able to use him yet. He's a guy I will get my hands on eventually. Matt Cain, haven't used him that much. I have 10 innings pitched, 0 ERA, or 3 innings pitched, geez. So really not much. I think it was BR or something. These guys are definitely good cards to have as well. You know, lefties, there's going to be a lot of lefties in the Team Affinity that are the best hitting cards. If you have a starting pitcher lefty with this pitch mix, a sinker, a fastball, changeup, slider, cutter, very good pitch mix, very good card. And then obviously Andrew Miller, he's going to give people nightmares. Hank Aaron, not necessarily the best hitting stance in my opinion. Not necessarily the best attributes. I think Brandon Crawford's the move. Let's go with Buck Leonard. Again, not the best attributes, nothing to get excited about. Maybe this guy's a serviceable catcher, but really I think Gary Sanchez has some better pop. Jackie Robinson. I think Jackie Robinson is all right. I wish he had 99 drag bunt like that Jackie a couple of years ago. But 333 batting average, I picked him from that pack, and obviously I sold him. Martin Dihigo, again, not a big fan. Satchel Paige is very usable, man. He's got the outlier on the fastball. He'll throw 102, 99 velo, 95 break, 106 stamina. Dude's windup is a freak. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., solid. Honestly, I'm going to put him at B tier or C tier. You know why? His swing could be the best swing in the game. He could be batting 750 for me. He's not worth collecting, you know, 500,000 stubs worth of cards. So that's going to knock down his ranking for sure. Season collections. After the season collections, we'll go into the marketplace and rank some of those guys. Craig Biggio sucks, man. I didn't really give him much of a chance because I'm fine with Justin Turner at second base. I think Turner gets the job done a little bit better. I wish Biggio was a higher overall, or I wish it was someone else because I don't know. Not a big fan of his swing at all. This John Franco is going to be very good. A lefty in the bullpen when there's not many relievers, and he's got a screwball that's 70 miles per hour while he can still throw 93 or higher with his fastball. So this is a very good reliever in the Set 1 collection. Then obviously we got the choice pack, right? Willie Mays. Willie Mays has a very good stats all across the board. Decent swing. Diamond defense is going to be very nice, and the speed. However, I'm a little worried about his hitting swing against hard-throwing righties. Might be able to get jammed up and in. We'll have to see when more people get him. 99 Satchel Paige. There's already a 90 overall Satchel Paige. So really you're just upgrading for better stats all around the board. So I mean, not necessarily, not my favorite thing to think about when you already have a guy that's 90 and you're going to a 99. rather than upgrading a position of need, which is what you want to do with George Brett. I think this George Brett is probably the way to go. It's a tough decision between Willie Mays and George Brett, but both of these cards are going to be the best cards from set 1. Now let's hit up the marketplace, right? I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Show some support down below. Comment below your favorite cards that you are personally using. So if we hit up the marketplace, right? All these guys are too expensive to even comment on. We all know, what live series cards are good, what aren't. Obviously, a lot of people are a fan of Acuna's swing. This Tom Seaver is relatively new to the game. I'm not a huge fan of Tom Seaver. I don't really know what his put-out pitch is besides maybe the sinker or a changeup. The curveball is a tough pitch to work with. Now let's keep going. This Michael Young. For 16,000 stubs, you get a guy with very high contact and pretty high power. I think this Michael Young is definitely a good budget beast of a card with a solid swing. Eric Gagne is very hard to hit, but not for the price of 80,000 stubs. Mickey Mantle, 91 overall switch hitter. He is very good. I put him in A tier, especially for his price and affordability. Switch hitting, 91 overall for less than 20,000 stubs, and the diamond defense. I've used him. I've had some success. I think this Mickey Mantle is one of the better cards in the game. Cue the nightmare music. I loaded into a ranking. I was facing Spencer Strider in the first inning. I got 1 run off Spencer Strider, and they pulled Spencer Strider, and I saw this guy's face on the card that they yanked him for. He's the guy of nightmares, man. Slider, fastball. His slider's 97 miles per hour. This guy is S tier. One of the best pitchers in the game right now. And, there's going to be a lot of lefty hitters, like I said. So if you get a lefty-lefty matchup against John Donaldson, GG, bro. He can't hit. Don't get deceived. He's not a hitter, but he definitely can pitch. 99 velo, 92 break. Very good card right there. And his price is also, it's up, but I think it'll go back down. So he's a very good card. Joe Mauer, not worth spending 90K on. Andrew McCutchen, as his price drops. Andrew McCutchen, he's had a good swing in years past. I like his high contact, solid fielding. I think this Andrew McCutchen could be a good budget-friendly card for like 25,000 stubs. Him, Mickey Mantle, and Ken Griffey Jr. You have a cheap, very good outfield, right? Don't be deceived on spending high stubs on guys like this when there's better guys out there. 55,000 stubs, yes, these guys might be good, might have good stats and everything. Let's calm down. Let's find the budget beast, all right? Ken Griffey Jr., 25,000 stubs. Unreal, silky swing. Chase Utley, very smooth swing. Now, like I said, good luck against John Donaldson. You might want to put someone in who has very good stats versus lefties. Like a guy, is there anybody in here who can counter John Donaldson is a real question. I think, that might be all of the rankings. All these other guys are a little bit too overpriced. A guy like this, Cam Collier. Now, nobody knows who the hell this is, but I'm liking the stats. I'm liking his clutch of 100. He's going to have high contact all the time. And I'm liking the price, mainly. Jordan Lawler. These guys are basically just mid players. This guy's good. Sinker, slider, changeup, 97 velo, 99 break, and he's got the good pitch mix. Guys like this who are less than 30K, Johan Santana, you can build a very, very good budget-friendly team. And that's the ranking. And you can obviously have a couple dominant guys in there. Guys like Paul Skeens who have a very good pitch mix and they have the 99 velo. Or you can also put some more expensive live series cards or guys like Joe Mauer in your lineup. Hope you guys liked the video. Comment down below who you guys think are the best cards in Diamond Dynasty. Peace out. Thanks for watching.